crowd on hand for Archbishop Carroll's homecoming game that was moved from Saturday to Sunday because of rainy weather. We had a muddy field condition, but it was a great game. Let's get to the action. Lions quarterback Jermaine Waller calling his own number here on the keeper, Keith Shell Jr. and Wesley Bowers on the stop. Waller in shotgun formation, looking for an open receiver on the scramble. He's looking for room to run. Mikhail Allen Shorter will harass him into a slide, and he would be short of the first down. Lamar Williams is shotgun formation for the Mustangs, dropping back and looking for a receiver. He finds Chaz Lyles. The Williams-Lyles connection became a recurring theme on the opening drive. On the rollout, he finds him again, and before you know it, there is Lyles dancing in the end zone on the following play, and just like that, homecoming for the Lions turns into a deficit of 6-0 for the Mustangs. The Mustangs would opt to go for 2 after scoring the touchdown, but Kendall Bird tips the ball and stops that conversion. A squib kick by the Mustangs catches the Lions off guard, and a host of Mustangs recover that ball. Things go from bad to worse for the Lions in the opening quarter. Mustangs take over. Williams in shotgun formation on the rollout. He opts to keep that ball up the far sideline, finding daylight. On the ensuing play, Williams will call his own number. He finds more running room all the way down inside the 5-yard line, nearly scoring. Number 7, Brian Thompson in the slot position. He would find himself open in the end zone, and so would Williams. They would connect for another touchdown for the Mustangs. That's a 12-0 deficit. Nicole Yeargin on for the Mustangs to attempt the extra point. It would be no good, so the score would remain 12-0. Lions find themselves in a hole. They would take over. This is 3rd down, but the ball would not cooperate. It's on the ground. Lions recover. On the ensuing play, they opt to go for it on 4th down. But once again, the ball would end up on the ground. The Lions would recover, but the Mustangs would take over from there. And immediately, Williams finds Darnell Ivy on a screen play, and he is gone. And he would score a touchdown. That's 18-0 with 17 seconds remaining in the quarter. The 4-0 Lions could not have been expecting this outcome on homecoming. The extra point is good by Yeargin. 19-0 lead. The Mustangs playing bad guess, led by defensive sack specialist Alan Shorter, who gets to Waller for the drop. Waller still working out of the shotgun formation. He would roll to the near sideline. and looking for Deion Jones, who was interfered with. You'll see the flag fly in, and that would give the Lions some reprieve. More importantly, extra downs on the 5-yard penalty. Singleton will make the most of that mistake, taking the inside handoff here and racing through the defense into the end zone and cutting that lead down to 19-6. Opted to go for 2. I scanned their roster and did not find a designated kicker. That did not work to their advantage, and here the pass is incomplete. Mustangs are right back at it, and this is Xavier Williams breaking through into the secondary for big yards. Further into the drive, we have Williams finding Thompson on the sideline pattern. The Mustangs are driving again. On the following play, you're going to see Deontay Hill running free in the end zone. Williams would try to connect with him, but the ball would be just out of reach. Helicopters weren't the only thing flying over the field. This is Waller on the drop back, and he would find Lawrence King running free on the post pattern. He puts a great move on his man and outraces him into the end zone. Just like that, it's a game again, 19-12, with the Mustangs leading in the second quarter. Daniel Coward for the Mustangs leading the charge and blocking the middle of the field and stopping Singleton from getting in for a 2-point conversion. This is Xavier Williams breaking through. You see the flag fly. He's all the way down to the 30, but it would be brought back. Call the least of the Mustangs' concerns as the ball ends up on the ground. Richard Butler jumps on it, recovering that fumble for his team. The Lions are being opportunistic and averting disaster before the half, as the Mustangs would have been deep in the Lions' territory and threatened to add points before the halftime. Nonetheless, it gave the Lions an opportunity to try for an end zone on the Hail Mary, but Waller's pass to Jones would fall incomplete. He would go into the half 19-12 on homecoming day for the Archbishop Carroll Lions. Mustangs right back at it and driving. This is Ivy finding running room. The Mustangs are already deep into the Lions' territory. Ensuing play, and Jerome Brooks and Butler would team up to sack Williams. The defense for the Lions has stiffened. Lions' Trayvon Shorts would show great athleticism and getting to Williams to bring him down before he could get into the end zone. Senior kicker Nicole Yeargin on to try the 20-yard field goal. It is good. It's huge. 22-12 with about 5:50 remaining in the third. Jordan Edwards for the Mustangs is going to harass Waller on this pass play. He would then be finished off again by Alan Shorter. They didn't make things easy for Waller all day. What would football be without controversy? Lyles in motion. Williams hits him in the flats. Before he can break the tackle, the referee steps in and blows the play dead. The Lions would take over. This is Waller scrambling to the near sideline. He would be short of the first down. Fourth quarter about to start. That's Yeargin who provided the 10-point cushion for a team. They would need it. Forward progress with some nearly spelled disaster. This is Singleton running free. He gets all the way into the red zone on this play. Shawn Evans with the initial hit, joined by Xavier Hare and Alan Shorter, stopping Singleton in the backfield on fourth down. Mustangs find their backs against the wall. This is Brooks causing the safety. That is 22-14, an 8-point lead for the Mustangs. But the free kick will go to the Lions, who find themselves with the ability to score and tie the game up. Lions waste no time going to work. Waller in shotgun formation. He'll find Singleton on the wheel route, who makes a man miss, and he's up the far sideline. King, the receiver, running free. He provides a block that ensures that Singleton gets in the end zone. It's 22-20, and all that's needed to tie the score is a 2-point conversion. This is Evans coming up big again, intercepting Waller on the 2-point conversion, keeping the score 22-20. Defense would give Archbishop Carroll one more shot. Waller downfield on fourth down for King. The ball would fall incomplete, coming right at you. You see the dejection on King's face as the reality of the situation sets in.
Coach, when did you decide that you were going to be throwing the ball today?
I mean, that's what we do. We throw the ball. You know, our main thing was try to have a balanced attack, and you know, some opportunities came to throw the ball. So, you know, we're going to try to take advantage of kind of things that were shown to us.
So I would guess that you all knew the field would probably be mucky that didn't have any...
Not really. I mean, kind of, you know, believing what our guys can do. You know, we try to tailor it to the weather, but, you know, we run a certain scheme on our offense, and if we can get the stuff done or the looks we need, we're going to give it a shot.
And tell me, when he told you that you were definitely going to be sticking to your normal game plan, what was your thinking coming in, knowing what the weather had been like last few days?
I still felt comfortable with the game plan. You know, offense, we did our best out here. We knew the conditions, but it was a hell of a game from both sides of the ball. Special teams, defense, and offense. And
why do you think y'all were able to jump out to such a quick lead?
You know, we try to. That's what we usually do. You know, we come out, we start fast, and we keep the tempo going, and that's what we did early in the game.
Tell me, why do you think you were so open on that pass play?
My quarterback threw me open. I mean, the conditions. I practiced my technique well. We practiced in the rain, so I just showed it up toes and kept going.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.